Hi Murray, I wanted to give you an overview of the plugin that I've been writing in video format because I think that helps me explain it and the new capabilities as well as a couple of minor enhancements that still need to be made, but for the most part, like it's very much ready to go. The plugin has an initial setup page within WordPress. You have an account main page, a login page where they can log in and reset their password, a register URL, and a reset URL, which is actually like all the forms that take care of resetting the password. I've also enabled reCAPTCHA for registration because that tends to help eliminate some spam. So what I've done is I've pulled up the registration page. As you can see, it's pretty minimal. This can be customized. We can ask more questions or fewer questions, but sometimes it's better to get a bit of information than get a ton right off to start. So first, I'm going to create an account, with an email address. Just 123456 is the password. And I'm going to use the reCAPTCHA, click register, and it's going to tell me thank you for registering. I'm going to receive a confirmation email shortly to confirm. If I were to click on the manage user accounts in the card administration console, we would see that I'm now in there with a status of pending, meaning I can't buy anything or do anything until I actually confirm that. So let's go to my email. Let's do send and receive. We see that here we get a thank you for registering. Let's click here to activate my account. It successfully activated my account. Go back to manage user accounts. We'll see that in the cart system, I'm now activated as a shopper. Let's click here to log in. So now we enter in my email address and we do password. Click log in. Notice that as of right now it's blank. I'm going to show you how to add content here based off of the roles. However, with that said, if we click view my past orders, you'll see that once again I'm fully in the cart system because this isn't even my code. This is actually the EasyCart. So let's do an example purchase. I've enabled manual payments so that way I actually won't be PayPaling any money. Let's do bundle using Easy Language 9x plus DVD plus code. Let's add this to the cart. We'll notice that doesn't suggest any shipping by default because, well, I don't have an address associated with this account. So let's click continue. Or sorry, let's go back and let's actually check out here. So go check out. Put in my billing information. 123 Any Street, on Toronto, Ontario, and Canada, 323-206-267. And then we have contact information, first and last name. Click continue. Now get the shipping method of $25. Okay, I want to pay with direct deposit just to show that this works. Calculates the total correctly. Submit order. This is a known issue. The confirmation page on the actual checkout doesn't show the correct information. However, if we go and look at our confirmation email, we do get the correct order number, we get the name, we get the proper billing and shipping address, we get the proper product and the order total. And if we go and check our orders, we will also see that everything comes up correctly. So I don't know, this is, like I say, I'll have to investigate why that final page isn't displaying quite what I'm expecting, but that shouldn't be too hard to fix. So if we go back and if we go to my account, we're still logged in. Go view my past orders. And now if we go to the role settings, we'll see this is where we can either add a new role or view the roles we already have. This is going to delete the roles, but that isn't quite live yet. However, adding a new role capability is. If we go to user settings, we'll see now that I've been automatically assigned a role of bundle using Easy Language 9X DVD encode because I bought it. This is what is very useful for that purposes. So now let's say I wanted to write up a post that was just for that. So let's say using Easy Language DVD code promo. This is a test. Now I would say that I want it available only for certain roles. Let's target it towards that one in particular. Click publish. We'll see that the post was published. We'll notice that on the home page it doesn't show up. If I go to my account and log out and reload, sorry, you'll notice that it does show up. So this is how you can provide content that's filtered based off of roles. So now if we do add another post, and let's say it's test post, what we can do is we can say allow it for roles and then the gold system lease. So actually let's do gold system post test. Let's publish it. Log out. And then log in. And we'll see that we still don't see it, as we shouldn't. Custom roles are in here. What we can do, so let's say we had a role of conference, submit. We'll see that we now have that added to our roles. We can custom assign them, so we can do conference to CompuDavidLive.com. So let's do a post targeted towards conference. So conference news test. And we do conference, available for the roles. Click publish. Log out. Notice we don't see it. Now if I go back and I say, well, this guy actually did attend the conference, so let's add him. Click submit here. We'll notice that it gets put on the user roles. Log out. The reason I have to keep logging out is I store this, to avoid database queries, I store the roles in the session. Because they shouldn't really be, realistically, they're not going to be changing mid-login, and it saves a bit of database load. So if I click there, we'll see that I now see conference news, and I also see the using Easy Language DVD code promo, but I don't see the other post that we added related to the gold system. So this is kind of where I am right now. There's a little bit of extra functionality that needs to be done. For example, deleting roles, kind of minor. I mean, we can do it on the database from now through SQL statements. Same thing here, right, where we can add roles here and delete. We can add the roles, but we can't delete them. Overall, though, this is totally independent of the cart. But it integrates quite nicely. It piggybacks off of the cart's account system, and it also lets you manage the orders and the payments and things like that in it. So it's I think it's a good start towards a bigger system, and something that, with a couple of small little refinements, maybe some feedback, and fixing that one page bug, I think would be pretty much ready to go for even this site. We can also add things like we can hide content in the sidebar and things like that as well based off of the roles. It opens up the possibility of a paywall because you could assign a role based off of a subscription, and then they could only see posts related to that, if they actually were paying for the subscription actively. So I think that's it. That's kind of where everything is right now. I thought it'd just, be a little bit easier to show graphically as opposed to showing, trying to explain over the phone. So yeah, let me know if you have any feedback, and I'll try and incorporate it as soon as possible. All right, bye.